Good morning, YouTube world. Welcome back to Tom's Garage. Today we have got a special project. Let me show you what it is. Look at there. I have went on Facebook Marketplace. That's my new Tacoma, by the way. I went on Facebook Marketplace. I was wanting a camper shell, but I don't know what that would look like. But I just want somewhere to keep my stuff safe and dry and secure. I found this hardcover on Facebook Marketplace. It belongs to a couple. They bought a new truck like mine, and they bought this. This is a rough country. They paid like $700 for it, and they sold it to me for $450. Because they got themselves a camper shell. They do a lot of traveling and things and camping and stuff. But I believe this is going to work just fine for this truck. Keep my weed eaters and duffel bags and stuff nice and dry and secure. You can't steal it. So I am going to show you guys how to install this thing. These right here, that just slides into the little rails on the side. I have to take my little hooks off, but that's okay. They store down here in this compartment, and they will go into this, and it'll lay on top of the rails. It don't scratch the truck, don't hurt nothing. The only thing I don't really like about this, and we're going to find out over time, is the rainwater and everything. If it seeps under it, it goes down a channel. Yeah, this is the passenger side here. But the way they designed it, there's a weep hole right there, and it'll drain towards the front of the bed. And there's a little weep hole down in there. I mean, there is a chance your stuff may get damp a little bit. And then you hook this to that, and you run this down the front of your bed. I don't know about that. We'll have to see how that works. But hang loose, guys. We are going to, boy, I had to cram this thing in here, man. It's raining. But we're going to give this thing a try. Okay, what we got to do is take these things off. This is what slides inside the rail, and then this will bolt through that into that. 3 on each side. 3 on each side. One there, one there, and one there. Now we'll go on this side. Take these off. These are pretty neat right here. You can slide these wherever you want them, and then you can just pop them right off. And then you can store them in there if you want to, but I bet you those things will rattle around with this bed being plastic. All right. Get this off. There we go. Slides right out. That will slide right in. Slide right in. Now, oh, there's one more I need to take that off. God, this bed is hard on my knees, boy. That off. Okay, now this is the driver's side. If I can do this without scratching my truck up. And that will mount. Actually, that's the driver's side there, I believe. No, it goes like that. That's the passenger side. Just like that, and you bolt it through here. Line these things up with the holes. And that guy that sold me this told me it's a real pain in the butt to do this. So I'm gonna change camera positions, guys. Okay, we have got, make sure your bolt has a flat washer and a spring washer. Kind of keep it there. Get this first one started. You have to lay it over, and it's got weather stripping between this and the bed. Has got weather stripping on it, so you'll have to push it down. Just get a bolt started. All right, see how to hold now. Well, it seems like it's lined up already. through there. Flat washer, lock washer, and then bolt. Let's look at this last one down here. Yep, I need my little screwdriver. Slide that one down a little bit. Line it up. I was going to use my impact just to hit it, but those little rails, they're not that thick metal. So I'm just going to use a socket wrench and just snug them up pretty good. Had to go get me a knee pad too. Yeah, and make sure you remember to put this little doohickey back on the end of that channel. That way you'll have it and won't lose it. It just snaps right in. Little thing right there just snaps in into the channel. All right, what I'll do is set this up there, right about there, and I'll slide these to where the holes are. Looks pretty lined up. Let me reach up there and slide that one right there. Now, slide this over. See if that lines up. Screwdriver. Yep. Slide on me. So far, so good. Let me slide up there and put this one on. Can't see through them good. Hopefully this will solve a lot of problems. I was at the Toyota dealership, and some of these trucks had these installed already at the dealership. And if you look on the sticker, it was a $2,000 add-on. In this rough country, I think the list price, the retail on the rough country is right at $700. But a new camper shell, which I would like to have, but I'm not paying $2,800 and waiting 2 to 3 months for it to come in. And that's for the very basic one. I called Lear, and that's painted and installed, but there's a waiting period, and it's $2,800 plus tax. Okay, let me show you here. That thing seems to lay in there pretty nice. And you've got your drain holes in the front. All right, next step, we're going to heave this thing up. This thing is pretty light. It's made out of aircraft aluminum. And I bet you could probably even stand on it. I wouldn't jump up and down on it, but you could probably stand on it. It'll hold a lot of weight, probably. But I ain't going to find out. All right. I'm going to try to do this standing outside the truck. I don't feel like crawling back up in there again. Let's see, let me find a... It's just a 1/2 inch, I guess. Rough Country's products are made in the USA, so everything is SAE. It's not metric, so that's good. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let's see, where's the other bolt? Yeah, there ain't no need in hitting this thing with impact. It ain't got to be any more than just snug. It's not that heavy, it's just big and bulky. Stretch it. You really need 2 people to do this, but I don't have any friends, so. Okay, there she is. She's up there. Now we got to slide her forward, and somehow or another, those little brackets will slide probably under that lip somehow or another, and then you can tighten it down. Okay, on this first panel, you've got 4 of these on each corner of that first panel. Let's see, it hooks in here just like that. Now I can see the marks where the first guy that owned this had it, and that is almost dead on the money right there. Slide back just a little bit. So that will hook right on that lip. Yeah, this thing's gonna be nice. And if worst comes to worst, you can crawl back here if you're camping and sleep. Feel like you're in a coffin though. Oh, nice and tight. There we go. Flashlight up here. It's raining outside, now my glasses are fogging up. Can't see nothing. Yep, that's gonna hook right there. I'll tell you, this rough country product, I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm not going to put those tubes on there because those tubes will run and just lay there. I don't see the purpose of that. If it just drips out of here, then it goes right down that weep hole. Weep hole down there, hole in the bed. Okay, now this first panel is on. The rubber is overlapping the very front edge of the bed. Oh yeah, it's overlapping really well. Well, let's fold this thing out. See what we got here. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice and solid. Now I can see it's not wanting to go all the way down. So what you may have to do is pull this and it will clip under there, and it's clipped under there. That looks like it's going to be pretty darn tight. That's good. Look at there. See how it looks against the tailgate. Looks like it's sticking up a little high on that side. All in all, it looks pretty good. Yeah, that's a good clean look. You don't like that for 450 bucks, man, I'll take that any day. Now, when I like the, with a Toyota, I guess other vehicles are like that too. I ain't used to a modern vehicle, but when you use your key fob to lock the doors, it also locks this tailgate. And that way nobody can get your gear, your weed eaters, whatever you want to put back there unless they take time to pry the crap out of it. And that is a rough country right there. Now let me know what you fellas think. That is a clean look. Yeah. That's slick. Well guys, thanks for watching this crazy video there. I got me a bed cover finally. Thanks guys.